friends, my name is Ellen. Welcome back to my Southern Kitchen and the 10th episode of Ellen's ChristKwan Series 2024. I am a big fan of cornbread, so today I'm going to share with y'all a homemade cornbread recipe. But this ain't your ordinary cornbread. We're going to make it using creamed corn. That's right, sugar, creamed cornbread. And my friends, it is so simple and easy to make. And as always, it is the bomb.com delicious. Everybody's going to love and enjoy this. Perfect to serve for Kwanzaa, even Christmas and New Year's. Great to serve with your greens. And I'll post a complete recipe along with the instructions down below in the description box. Also check out my previous video, creamed collard greens. I'll post a link to that down below in the description box. So grab your baking pan, your cornmeal, and your creamed corn sugar because we're about to bake some creamed cornbread magic in my Southern kitchen. Here we go. Alright my friends, the first thing we're going to do is prep up our dry ingredients. We need 2 cups of cornmeal and I'm using self-rising yellow cornmeal mix. If you don't have self-rising cornmeal, you can use regular cornmeal. Just add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. And we're just going to use cornmeal for this recipe, no flour. So I'm going to use my 1 cup measurement and we're going to fluff it up just like we do flour. Level it off. Voila, perfect cup. And we're going to pour it into my large bowl. Now we need 1 more cup. Just repeat the process. And that's our 2 cups of self-rising yellow cornmeal mix. And into our cornmeal, we're going to add in 1.5 tablespoons of white sugar to give our cornbread a little sweetness. And 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. This will help the cornbread rise. We're going to give these dry ingredients a quick whisk until they're well combined. Okie dokie, dry ingredients are done. Now we're going to set this aside while we work on the wet ingredients. Before we get started with the wet ingredients, let's melt some butter. I have a 8 by 8 inch square baking pan. You can also use a cast iron skillet or a 9-inch round cake pan. And you can also use baking grease or shortening. We're going to place this in the oven and let it melt all the way. My oven's preheated to 425 degrees. This is also the same temperature we're going to bake the cornbread on. Time to do the wet ingredients. In my measuring cup, I have 1 cup of creamed corn. You can use the canned or homemade. I have a recipe for homemade creamed corn. I'll post a link to that down below in the description box. And into our creamed corn, we're going to add in 2 large eggs at room temperature. Next, we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter that I melted and cooled. And 1 cup of buttermilk at room temperature. This is my homemade buttermilk. I'll post a link to that recipe down below in the description box. Or you can use store-bought buttermilk. Whisk until it's well incorporated. Okie dokie, wet ingredients are complete. Now we're going to pour them into the dry ingredients. And whisk until it's well blended. Be careful not to overmix. Alright my friends, I am through mixing up my cornbread batter and this is what it looks like. Look at the specks of cream corn. It's nice and silky. That looks great. And our butter is nice and melted. Let's pour the batter into our pan. Now we are ready to put this cornbread in the oven. Again, it's at 425, the same temperature we melt the butter. We're going to let it bake for 20 minutes. I'll bring you back. All right, my friends, there you have it. Creamed cornbread. Don't that look good? I just taken it out of the oven. And it smells amazing up in this kitchen. Nice and golden brown. So now I'm about to cut me up a slice and then we'll give it a taste. All right, my friends, I got me a nice southern slice of cornbread right here, and I'm serving it with a big pat of butter. Oh yes, I love lots of butter on my cornbread. Now it's time for the best part, the tasting. Here we go. Spread my butter a little bit. Oh, this cornbread is so moist it just breaks apart. Look at that. Have a bite. Moist, tender, and I love that little sweetness from the cream corn. Has a nice texture to it. This would be great to serve with a nice hot bowl of chili or soup. This cornbread is phenomenal, my friends. Please give this recipe a try. This deserves another bite. Yum oh. Creamed corn, cornbread licious. My friends, many thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video recipe, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And for more Southern magic in my kitchen, hit that subscribe button and click on the bell so that way you'll be notified when my new videos come out. Also, follow me on social media, Facebook, Ellen's Homemade Delights, and Instagram at Ellen Delights. And please send me an email, ellenshomemadedelights@gmail.com. I would love to see your beautiful creations with my recipes. And I see y'all on my next video. Let's eat. Much love. Happy Kwanzaa and happy holidays.